1, 2, 3, testing. I am humbled and honored to be present here today. Thank you. It is with great pride and excitement that I am running as a candidate for Morristown Council. I have been a resident of Morristown for more than 28 years, and my family has been active part of this community. Morristown has its own unique characteristics, individuality, multicultural history, all which I honor and treasure. I have served Morristown as a member of the Planning Board for 10 years, Commissioner of the Parking Authority for 8 years, member of the Housing Council, and member of the American Red Cross. I also the founder of the Morristown Hispanic American Chamber of Commerce, where I was president and CEO for 26 years, and much more. My focus is to represent our community with fresh ideas driven by integrity, honesty, transparency, and respect for all, and serve the residents with passion and commitment. I am committed to listening closely to the concerns of the community members. My goal is simply to build a better Morristown, one that will strive for economical while maintaining a small town feel of neighborhoods. Community support is important to me. I believe that we should develop new leaders, promote strong families with good values, morals, and principles. Promote education as a priority. Thank you for the opportunity. Please get involved and dedicate some time to serve our community. We live in a great town. Let's work together to make it even better. I ask you for your vote and your support. It is time. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Foster.
Hello, and thank you all for being here, and thank you to the Legal Women Voters for hosting. Since I joined the Town Council, I've been honored to have worked with so many hardworking, dedicated people who care so much about the well-being of Morristown. As a lifelong resident of Morristown, I have witnessed the growth and progress that has occurred, and I feel fortunate to be a part of the continued success. As a councilwoman, I have worked with the administration to maintain zero tax increases and to approve a workable balanced budget. I am pleased to be a part of the continued effort to ensure smart growth developments, increase affordable housing, review and amend our master plan to see that issues such as pedestrian safety and mobility, properly scaled development, and community amenities are addressed. I have also worked hard to engage and involve the community and give back where I can. I appreciate how expensive it is today to raise a family, and as a working mother, I see firsthand the sacrifices individuals make to improve the quality of life for their families and children and earn a living. I have partnered with the Morris County Housing Partnership, a HUD-approved NeighborWorks Homeownership Center, to host a free credit seminar on budgeting for Morristown residents to prepare them for homeownership or rental opportunities in town. I have worked hard with administration to increase affordable housing in Morristown, and I will continue to do so. I have served on the Morristown Neighborhood House and Cornerstone Advisory Committee to share ideas on ways to improve their services. I'm an active participant in the Morristown Community Leaders Organization, made up of leaders in Morristown and Morris County, to have a common agenda and strategy for addressing the needs, issues, and priorities of the Morristown and the Morris County community. I am extremely proud to be founder of Our Youth Their Future, a nonprofit organization I started in 2010 as a result of a teenager who committed suicide who lived in our community. Our efforts include coordinating youth community events to help promote education and awareness throughout the community. I also have partnered with JP Morgan Chase Bank and Junior Achievement to introduce financial literacy to kids of all ages. I have served on the Morristown Planning Board and as council liaison to the Morristown Parking Authority. Currently, I am council liaison for the Morristown Environmental Commission, working to ensure the quality of life issues are first and foremost as we plan Morristown's future.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Silva.
Good evening, everyone. You all look great tonight here. Yes. When I see you here tonight, I see Morristown as its best because you are the people who care for the community. You are here. And one of the things that I want to do before I continue introducing myself is that you ought to give a round of applause to yourselves. Yes. I'm delighted to take this opportunity to introduce myself to the entire community of Morristown as one of your candidates for Town Council. I'm David Silva, and I have been in Morristown for 15 years. I came 15 years ago with my wife and my 2 daughters. I have been married with my wife Patricia for 32 years. She's in the back row, my beautiful wife Patricia. I have her support to be here, that's why I'm here. We have 2 beautiful daughters, Diana and Stephanie. Stephanie, the youngest one, she's a graduate from Morristown High School. She's married, her husband is here too, and my grandson Josiah is too here. I'm a senior pastor of Central Biblical of New Jersey, Abbott Avenue. I have been serving our community from my position to a pastor to a great involvement in different organizations and projects that have contributed to the improvement of many people's lives in our community. One of the things that I remember is that when 15 years ago I came, there was a situation between African American teenagers and Latino teenagers in high school. And as a new community leader here, I was called, and I had the privilege to intervene, to help, and even to give speeches in the high school at that time, and to make people to conciliate their differences. I have participated also in Neighborhood House when David Walker was the director. I was part of the board of directors.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Great.
Mr. Vasio.
Thank you for introducing me. I'd like to thank the League of Women Voters for holding this debate for us tonight. I'd like to thank the residents for taking time out of their busy schedule to listen to me. My name is Jenna Gervasio, and I'm going to be straight up. I'm not a politician, nor will I stand up here and pretend to be. I am you. I'm a Morristown resident of 34 years with the same needs as you. I've lived through each and every change of this town for over 3 decades. I rent an apartment right behind the hospital, and both of my parents have owned houses here my whole life. I'm very familiar with the high property taxes, affordable housing issues, and the lack of care for the renters in Morristown. Part of my platform is how we have an overdevelopment problem that has caused major traffic issues here. Morristown has become so expensive over the past 15 years, the nostalgia is being destroyed, it's pushing the middle to lower class out, and these are the residents that helped build this town. My family has dedicated their lives to serving Morristown. It's in my blood to serve the residents. My grandfather, Emilio Gervasio, was former mayor and chief of the detective department. My father, Jim Gervasio, ran for council and mayor. He's currently a commissioner on the parking authority and has been for 25 years. He's also one of the founding fathers of the Morristown Partnership and was also a small business owner on Catano Ave for 20 years. My uncle Anthony Gervasio was a teacher at Morristown High for 30 years. Now, if you want a genuine person who's not just going to say what you want to hear, or someone who won't get swayed to the general ways of politics, someone who actually cares about the residents in each and every one of your opinions, then vote for me. I have nothing but dedication to offer you as a councilwoman. I stand before you today to be your voice, to bring your complaints to the council's focus when no one else is listening. I'm young, I have nothing to lose representing you. I'm here for you. My decisions, if elected into office, will be based on nothing but the residents' opinions, and that's my promise to you personally. Thank you.
Mr. Adams. Please hold your response, your applause, so that we can move along quickly. Mr. Adams.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you again for coming out. As my fellow candidates mentioned, you are the people who have shown that you care about the town, care about the future and the direction that we're moving in. We appreciate you taking the time to come out and hear about the important topics. Thank you to the Morristown League of Women Voters for hosting tonight. My name is Michael Elms. Like David Silva, I too have been a resident in town for 15 years. Since moving to town, I've been dedicated to volunteering and serving the government. I did a full term as the member of the zoning board, and then also a member as commissioner of the parking authority. Since then, I have served a full term as town councilman. I'm married with 3 children. All 3 of my children are in the Morristown School District, 1 being at TJ School and 2 of them at Woodland. I'm a 14-year member of the Morristown Rotary. I want to take just a minute to just tell you what's important to me and what's important, I believe, for facing this town moving ahead. Number 1 is smart and responsible growth, preserving the character and fabric of our town and our neighborhoods. Oftentimes people will say, "Oh, you live in Morristown, that's a great city." And I stop them right there cold in their tracks because I do not think this is a city, this is a town, and I intend to keep it that way. The improvement of traffic and flow of vehicles. We voted to approve our first comprehensive townwide traffic study, and that is in process right now. As the mayor mentioned, we are examining every traffic stop and every intersection in town. A proponent of affordable housing and increasing home ownership for all, and of course, fiscal responsibility. We have voted to keep taxes flat for the last 7 years. Too many times, municipalities become bloated. They become too big for their britches. This administration has worked hard to run lean and keep tax increases at a 0% increase over the last 7 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Ms. Schumacher.
Last but not least, good evening, everyone. Thank you to the League of Women Voters for the opportunity to be here tonight. What a great space it is to be in, a room full of Democrats, especially with the year we've had nationally. It's truly an honor to be here in front of you all tonight. My name is Maria Scumaci, and I'll start off with a bit about who I am, but then more importantly, how I can help add value to our community. I'm a homeowner, a property taxpayer. I've invested my own funds in Morristown, and my family has been an active part of this community for the past 50 years. I come from a Jesuit education. For all of you who are not familiar with the Jesuit core values, they focus on the idea that we are and should all be men and women with and for others, to be dedicated to the pursuit of justice, to have concern for the poor and marginalized, to respect every person as equals, and strive for excellence through the Majis. These are the characteristics that sculpt my decisions and actions every day, which brings me to what I can and will do for all of you. So I ask myself, how can I make a town that's already such a great place to live even better? How can I add value? So I did what I usually do. I analyzed the budgets for inefficiencies and spoke to the community to ask their opinions. Both have given me a few areas to focus on. The 2 I'd like to discuss tonight are what I like to call the 2 T's. The 2 T's lacking in Morristown's infrastructure. The first, technological advancement. The second, traffic control. Both not unique problems that we still face today, but neither that have been efficiently resolved by the current administration. I take it upon myself to research sustainable solutions because I believe I owe that to this community. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we move on to